Hello, here's the latest build of the little color roving robot. You see I replaced the gripper with this RGB light. They're a 1 watt red, 1 watt green, and 1 watt blue. I have a scanning servo for when I put a camera on there eventually. This is a driver board for the RGB lights, a little servo panel. PIC32 microcontroller. I don't have the GPS on yet. I'm working on that next. Here's the Arduino controller for the back display. I'll get to that in a minute. The Spectrum radio receiver. Here's a little transistor amplifier for the speaker. Voltage level translator for the radio, and a ribbon cable that drives the pulse width motors. And then finally we have the four panel RGB matrix, and of course the radio ready to go. So I got all this going. We have XB here, 900 megahertz, that currently is sending velocity data from each wheel. I'm implementing a PID controller for each wheel so I get full RGB control. Velocity control. I was thinking about the RGB. So here's what the back panel looks like. It will scroll messages or diagnostics. And then in the front, this RGB light here, I'll show you that we have, I don't have it enabled right now to conserve power while I'm working, but you can see that we got some red, and then we can have a little bit of green and some blue. Mix all of those together, and of course you can come up with different color combinations. Those will be pulse width modulated to create different shades of the red, green, and the blue. So there's the red and the green, kind of makes an ambery, yellowy, orangey color. And then we have, of course, the red, green, and blue supposedly making white. Not much of a white. Maybe I missed one. Anyway. There we go. Nice magenta. I like that one. So here again, here's this, and we can, this is in position 0, so going up and back like that enables the motors. The scrolling text display would eventually say that the motors were running. And let me see if I can put this over here to show you what it's going to look like. Put the throttle a little bit up, and I can drive him around. He has full skid steering, so he can float around. He goes a lot faster than this. I have the throttle part way up. I'll put the part. The other way. Whee! Took the throttle down a little bit. He can go, not like a fast RC car, but he goes, you know, pretty quick. And he can shine his little light, eventually scan the camera around. So when I'm doing first-person view, that'll be kind of fun. And so there he is right now. Disable the motors there. Next is to implement the real-time operating system. I like that idea of putting that on here. It's going to kind of not make the coding easier, because the coding is pretty much done. but it will, I think, enable me to expand a little bit easier rather than have things so firm and fixed. So there's the current status of the robot. I'll update later when I get more lighting.